Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I have another sort of theatre vlog for you. So tonight Lawrence and I are going to the Manchester Cathedral to see a concert by the London Concertante. They are doing a West End musicals concert. It's featuring 4 West End singers and it should be really good. It starts at 7:30. Tickets range I think between £20 and £40. However, we found it on Groupon. They reduced the tickets a little bit. We went for the band C, which is the cheapest tickets. On Groupon they reduced to £17. They were usually £20, but I also had a 30% off voucher for Groupon, so we actually end up only paying £11.80 each for our tickets, which were really good. So I'm really looking forward to it. We've never been to a concert at the Manchester Cathedral before, so it should be a fun evening. I'll tell you obviously more about the concert once we get home. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. So it's now 6:30 and we've only just made it to the tram station. We're hoping to be there for 6:30 because you don't have assigned seats for this concert, you have assigned section, and then it's a first come first serve to get the best. Thank you, Lon. My ticket, he's already got his because he went to see Guardians of the Galaxy this afternoon, so he already got a ticket. But yeah, as I was saying, it's first come first serve for the ticket, so we'll probably end up sat at the back, but never mind. We only paid like £12 for our ticket anyway. We got an offer off Groupon. So yeah, tram's due in 4 minutes. How long do you reckon it takes? About 20 minutes to get there?
15 minutes. Tram-wise,
So,
and you got walk there, which I think is 10 minutes.
So we'll probably get there for what, 7?
You'll pass
7.
that,
It starts at 7:30 anyway, so we'll see. We're also supposed to exchange our Groupon for a ticket at a box office, but I don't know if the Cathedral has a box office, so we'll see what happens there. Anyway, yeah, 4 minutes to wait.
Every day I see miserable people doing things they hate just to fit in. I know it's easier to get along peacefully, but have you ever thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on a Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get.
Okay, so we have arrived at the Cathedral. Just need to find the entrance now. I'm guessing it's around here where all these people are queuing. Yeah, here we are, just around here. band and performers play in the centre, and then people are sat all around, so our view is not the best, but we did buy the cheapest seat, so we can't really see very much, but obviously it's a concert, so you're here to listen more than to see. Well, yeah, they've got harp, drums, maybe the keyboard. I'll walk past so you can see, but yeah, there's quite a few different instruments, and then there's 4 West End singers as well that can sing, so it should be a good concert. So it's going to start in about 7 minutes, so let you know what I think of it in the interval. Hi, so it is now the interval. Our seats actually are quite good where we're sat. You can actually see the performers really well. So even though they're the cheapest seats, we've actually got quite a good view. So yeah, really enjoying it so far. It's been a lot of older musicals in the first half. I think they're going to do some more modern musicals in the second half because Lawrence is a big fan of the classics, so I think he'll enjoy the second half more. But obviously I'll tell you more about it when we get home. I'm going to try and remember what all the songs are because there's no programme with the songs on, and I have the worst memory, so I'll try and let you know what songs were in it. But I'm enjoying it. I think it's really good. They've actually got a competition on where you can win tickets to another one of their concerts. I'll just put your email address on the ticket and hand that in, so I've done that. And yeah, I think it's going to start in about 5-10 minutes, so I'll tell you more about it when we get home. So Lawrence is just filling his details to see if he can win any free tickets to the next concert. Just fill them in here and then just put them in here. So they're selling some CDs from previous concerts as well. So the concert has finished now. It was really good. Really enjoyed it. Gonna head out now and get the tram home. See Lawrence over there. There he is. So yeah, gonna head back and get the tram now. I was just talking to one of the people in the concert. He always has to talk to them afterwards. as you may see, we had to get a tram to the Trafford Centre because there was a right palaver with the trams. I'll tell you more about it when we get home. But Dad's come to pick us up from Trafford. Hi, so it's actually the next evening. I didn't have time to review the show once we got home last night because there was a massive palaver with the trams. There was an accident, so a lot of them got cancelled, and we ended up having to get a tram to the Trafford Centre, and my dad ended up having to pick us up from there. So by the time I got home, we just didn't have time to review the show, but I really enjoyed it. Obviously went to see the London Concertante do their West End musicals concert at the Manchester Cathedral. We only paid £11.80 each for our ticket because we had a Groupon for the show. We were sat in band C. There's 3 bands, A, B and C. I think the top band A was like £40, and then band B I think was about £30, and then our band C ticket should have been 20, but like I said, we had a Groupon offer, so we ended up only paying £11.80 each for our tickets. So like I said, the concert was on at the Manchester Cathedral. So we had never been to Manchester Cathedral before, and it's a beautiful building. It was really nice to actually go in there and have a look around, and it's a nice sort of concert space. So the band were sort of in the centre sort of, and everyone was sat around. So they do have quite a lot of pillars. Obviously it's a cathedral, so some places you do get a blocked view, but I thought where we sat we actually got a decent view, since we had the cheapest tickets, so our view wasn't too bad. So actually when you come into the venue, you hand the tickets in, and then they give you your a ticket that says what band you are in, and then the usher comes and shows you to where you can sit within that band. Your actual seat isn't assigned, you're just assigned a band seat, and so you can just go and take the best seat you can find in that band. On the floor they do have the bands on like laminated card, so you can see where the different bands are. So you could walk around and see, if you didn't like the place where the usher had put you, you could walk around and see where another band, the band that you were in, has other sections. So I think there's a band C was on either side. But yeah, we were quite happy with where we ended up sitting because we got a good view of the performers. So they did actually have a bar at the venue. I wasn't sure if they would, with it being a cathedral, but they had a bar sort of at the back. I can't remember what they sold drink wise, but I did video the board which lists all the drinks that it had in. I think it had the prices on there as well. So the concert started at 7:30 and it lasted 2 hours. There was an interval. I think the interval was about 20 minutes. So it was about, I would say, 50 minutes first half, 50 minutes second half, something like that. So the concert ended up finishing about 9:30. There was a little bit of merch at the show. So the London Concertante had some of their CDs that you could buy for different sort of shows that they've done. So they had a movies one, and then they've done some other different ones as well. So they did have some CDs there that you could purchase. There was no programme for the show, so I can't show you like the programme of the singers or anything that were there, but I do know who they are, so I can tell you who the singers were. I also know the set list as well, so I can tell you what that was. So if you've never heard of the London Concertante before, I'll just tell you a little bit about them. So they were founded in 1991 by a group of graduates from London's acclaimed music colleges. The London Concertante has developed a reputation as one of the finest chamber ensembles in the UK. They play a variety of music from film scores to West End musicals, Bach, American jazz, Viennese waltzes, so they have a wide range of music that they can play. So the guest singers for this concert were Charlie Bull. She has been in Big the Musical, she's also been in Mamma Mia and also Sleepless. Then we had Rodney Earl Clarke. He has recently been in Les Mis. I think he played the Bishop of Ding, not sure what it's called, but yeah, I think he's been in that for about 3 years in Les Mis now. So that's what he's done recently. He also does a lot of concert work as well. Then we had Rory Campbell. He's done quite a few theatre shows. Some of the big ones he's done is Cats, and he's also been in My Fair Lady. Again, he tends to do a lot of concert work as well. Then we also had Sophie Clarke. She is an actor and dancer from Liverpool. Don't think she's been in any West End shows, but she does a lot of concerts, and she is a mezzo-soprano. So those were the singers. So now I'll tell you the set list for the concert. So the first song in Act 1 was from Annie, Get Your Gun, and it was There's No Business Like Show Business. Then we had a song from Oklahoma. It was People Will Say We're in Love. I can't remember who sang which song because my memory is not that good. Then we had a song from South Pacific, Some Enchanted Evening, song from Girl Crazy, I Got Rhythm, a song from Fiddler on the Roof, Sunrise Sunset, a song from a chorus line, I Can Do That. Then from Les Mis we had I Dreamed a Dream and also Bring Him Home. So I know that I Dreamed a Dream was sung by Sophie Clarke and Bring Him Home was sung by Rory Campbell. I remember those two. Funny Girl, Don't Raid on My Parade, Charlie Bull sang that one. West Side Story, they did a medley of Somewhere, Maria and Tonight. Then they did a song from Guys and Dolls, they did Look Be a Lady, and then they also did Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat. And that concluded Act 1. Like I said, then it was like, I think it was a 20-minute interval. Then we went into Act 2. So the first song from Act 2 was from Cabaret, and it was Come to the Cabaret. Then we had a song from Porgy and Bess, which was Ain't Necessarily So. And from Aladdin we had A Whole New World. From Gypsy, Everything's Coming Up Roses. From The Wizard of Oz, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Then from A Little Night Magic, Sending the Clowns. From Sweeney Todd, A Little Priest. From Kiss Me Kate, So in Love. From Hamilton, they did Satisfied. And then for the encore song, they did a song from Dear Evan Hansen. They did You Will Be Found. So that was the set list. I do think they had quite a lot of older musicals on the set list. There wasn't that many modern ones, and Lawrence, my husband, isn't a massive fan of the older style musicals, so he didn't really enjoy this concert as much as I did, because he doesn't really enjoy the older songs. Like I said, there's a lot of older songs on there from older, more like old-fashioned type musicals. So he did enjoy the Hamilton one, he enjoyed the Dear Evan Hansen, and he enjoyed the Les Mis ones, but all the others were a bit too old-fashioned for him. And to be honest, I sort of agree. I'm not a massive fan myself of the old-fashioned ones. I don't mind them, but I do prefer more modern musicals. So for me, I recently went to the Bridgewater Hall and saw musical Rocks. That was, for me, much better than this one, just because it had more modern musicals in it. I still really enjoyed this concert, but I just enjoyed the Bridgewater Hall one more just because of their set list and the songs that they did. I still enjoyed this one. I just think it needed a few more modern musicals in there, just for everyone to enjoy it, because like I said, my husband didn't enjoy it as much as I did, just because there wasn't as many songs in there that he actually knew. But yeah, it was quite a good concert venue. You'll have seen our view from the Bowles video that I took. The pillars do get in the way a little bit, but we still had a good view. I would probably go there again for another concert, depending on what it was. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Like I said, we only paid £11.80, so you definitely can't complain at that price. And the singers were excellent, they were really good. My only complaint, like I said, would have been maybe to have a few more modern musicals on the set list. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I do lots of like theatre videos. I'm going to try and do some more like theatre style concerts if they're in Manchester. They do a few at the Bridgewater Hall. I think there is another one coming up at the Bridgewater Hall in a few months. I might go and see that one if I can get a day seat. So yeah, I'll have a few more of these on my channel. So if you enjoy theatre vlogs and stuff like this, then please do subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified when my next video goes up. So like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, please do give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!